Have you ever noticed how your energy levels seem to change as you get older? It's one of those things that can sneak up on you. One day you feel great. Then, the next, you're not bouncing around as much. Maybe you can't quite walk as briskly as you used to, or your stamina isn't what it once was. It happens to all of us. But here's the thing, if you're between the ages of 65 and 80 and you're still able to do certain things, you're already on the right path to living a long and fulfilling life. While it's true that your body may not be quite as agile as it was in your younger years, there are still plenty of signals your body gives you that show you're in good health. And those signs often predict how long you'll live. In this video, we'll talk about the key habits and lifestyle choices that can keep you on the path to a longer, healthier life. But there's one thing I want to point out right from the start. You have control over many aspects of your health, even as you age. Whether it's physical activity, maintaining a healthy mind, or simply how you approach your daily habits, these choices have a significant impact on your overall longevity. You see, it's not just about living longer, it's about living better. And if you can still do certain things at 65 to 80, you're already giving yourself a leg up. So let's explore some of those things that indicate you're on the right track for a 100-year life. Still active? You're one step ahead. One of the most powerful indicators that you're headed for a long life is simply how active you are, and I don't mean running marathons or lifting heavy weights, though if you can do that, even better. What I'm talking about is whether or not you're able to move regularly, get out and about, and maintain a basic level of physical activity. Let's think about someone like George, a 72-year-old man who still enjoys his daily walks around the neighborhood. While other seniors his age have started using mobility aids or reducing their walking distance, George has maintained a regular walking routine for years. He starts his day with a brisk 20-minute walk, and even on the weekends he'll take longer strolls, visiting the park or walking along the beach. George might not be running anymore, but his ability to walk with ease is a sign of strong heart health, good circulation, and even mental clarity. You see, as we age, maintaining mobility is crucial for independence and overall well-being. Research shows that seniors who remain physically active, even in small ways, tend to live longer, healthier lives. The simple act of walking or keeping your body moving strengthens muscles, improves circulation, and supports brain function. And it doesn't have to be intense. Whether it's gardening, light yoga, or taking a few laps around the block, staying active is one of the clearest signs that you're doing something right. If you're someone who still walks regularly or finds joy in physical movement, congratulations, you're on the right track. And if you're not moving as much as you used to, it's not too late to start. Even gentle movement, like stretching or walking for 10 minutes a day, can have a significant impact on your health. Mental clarity. A strong mind equals a strong body. We often hear people say, "You're only as old as you feel." Well, I believe there's more truth to that than we might realize. When we feel sharp and mentally active, it shows in how we approach life. Your mental clarity is one of the best indicators that you're aging in a healthy way. For example, take Ellen, a 78-year-old woman who enjoys doing crossword puzzles and reading mystery novels in her spare time. She's also the first to remember family birthdays, names, and little details that everyone else seems to forget. Ellen stays mentally active, and it shows. Not only is she sharp in conversation, but her ability to think quickly and recall information is a clear sign of a well-promoted. Researchers have long known that staying mentally active helps to delay the onset of cognitive decline. The more you engage your brain, whether it's through reading, playing games, learning new skills, or socializing, the healthier your mind will remain. The brain, just like the body, needs exercise to stay in shape. If you still enjoy keeping your mind sharp, you're not just improving your memory, you're enhancing your cognitive longevity. And if you feel like your mental agility isn't quite as sharp as it used to be, don't worry. There are plenty of ways to boost your brain power through activities like puzzles, learning new hobbies, or even simply engaging in more meaningful conversation. Social connections, building and maintaining relationships. It's not just physical activity and mental clarity that play a role in longevity, it's also about staying connected. Having a strong social network, whether it's through family, friends, or community, has a direct impact on your life expectancy. In fact, research shows that people with rich social lives tend to live longer and experience better overall health. Look at Jack, a 75-year-old man who has been part of the same book club for years. He attends weekly meetings, enjoys lively discussions with friends, and makes time for coffee with his neighbors. Jack's active social life not only keeps him engaged, but also provides him with emotional support, which is critical for well-being, especially as we age. Studies show that people who maintain close relationships have lower rates of depression, better immune function, and fewer chronic illnesses. The importance of staying socially active cannot be overstated. Whether it's joining a club, attending social gatherings, or simply having regular phone calls with family members, keeping those social connections strong is a key ingredient in the recipe for a long and healthy life. What this all means for you. So, what do all of these things, being physically active, mentally sharp, and socially connected, have in common? They're all powerful indicators that you're on the path to a longer life. And even if you feel like you're not quite where you want to be in terms of health, the good news is that it's never too late to start. The key takeaway here is that staying engaged in life, physically, mentally, and socially, is what sets people apart and keeps them thriving well into their later years. And if you're already able to do these things, whether it's walking daily, keeping your mind active, or staying connected with others, you're more likely to be on track for a 100-year life. Now that we've covered the first steps, let's talk about even more habits and practices you can adopt to make sure you're not just living longer, but living well. Consistency is key, establishing healthy routines. One of the most important habits you can develop for a long life is consistency. It's not about doing one thing perfectly once in a while. It's about creating healthy habits and routines that you can maintain day in and day out. Consistency, especially in your health, can have a profound effect on your longevity and overall well-being. Think about David, a 70-year-old man who wakes up every day at the same time, stretches, and enjoys a cup of tea while reading the newspaper. His morning routine is a comforting ritual that he's stuck with for years. But it doesn't stop there. David also makes sure to take a short walk after lunch, does light weight training a few times a week, and spends time on the phone with his sister every evening. These simple, consistent habits keep his body and mind in check, helping him feel energized and focused throughout the day. Having a routine doesn't mean you have to follow a rigid schedule, but it does mean that you build your day around things that nourish you, whether it's exercise, healthy eating, or mental stimulation. Regular habits allow your body to function optimally, making it easier for you to stay in good health as you age. If you haven't established a daily routine, don't worry, start small. Pick one healthy habit, whether it's going for a walk each morning, drinking water consistently, or taking a few minutes for meditation, and build on it. As these small routines become a regular part of your day, they'll add up to a huge benefit over time. Nourishing your body with healthy nutrition. We all know that what we eat plays a critical role in our health, but when it comes to longevity, the importance of a balanced diet can't be overstated. Maintaining good nutrition as you age helps reduce the risk of chronic illnesses, supports your immune system, and boosts your energy levels. Imagine Ruth, a 75-year-old woman who has always made a conscious effort to include fresh fruits and vegetables in her diet. Her meals are full of color, think leafy greens, berries, and whole grains, along with healthy fats like avocado and olive oil. Ruth's diet also includes lean proteins such as fish and beans, and she limits processed foods. While Ruth enjoys an occasional treat, she consistently makes choices that support her health. In addition to eating well, Ruth stays hydrated by drinking plenty of water throughout the day and making sure to limit sugary drinks. This balanced approach to eating provides her body with the nutrients it needs to function well, boosting her energy levels and helping her maintain a healthy weight. It's clear that Ruth's thoughtful choices about what she eats play a significant role in her vitality and longevity. Eating for longevity doesn't require drastic changes or complicated diets. It's about prioritizing nutrient-dense, whole foods that support your body's needs. Aim for a variety of fruits and vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats. And don't forget the power of hydration. Drinking water, herbal teas, or other non-sugary beverages can go a long way in keeping your body hydrated and energized. Sleep, the unsung hero of longevity. As we age, we may find that our sleep patterns change. Maybe you wake up more often during the night or feel like you're not getting the same quality of rest as you once did. However, sleep is one of the most important factors when it comes to maintaining good health and longevity. Consider Arthur, a 77-year-old man who has always prioritized getting a good night's sleep. He makes sure his bedroom is cool and quiet, and he's established a calming bedtime routine that includes reading or listening to soothing music before bed. Arthur also avoids heavy meals and caffeine late in the day to ensure his sleep is restful. As a result, Arthur wakes up feeling refreshed and energized, ready to take on the day. His consistent sleep patterns help maintain his brain health, keep his energy levels high, and reduce his risk of heart disease and other health issues. Sleep is essential for your body to repair and regenerate. It helps with cognitive function, memory, mood regulation, and immune function. If you're not sleeping well, it can increase stress levels and make you more vulnerable to illness. That's why it's crucial to prioritize sleep as part of your routine. To improve your sleep, create a bedtime routine that signals your body it's time to wind down. Limit screen time before bed and try to avoid consuming large meals or stimulants like caffeine in the evening. Consistency is key. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time each day, even on weekends, to support your natural circadian rhythm. Emotional well-being, managing stress, and staying positive. Another essential component of a long, healthy life is emotional well-being. In fact, managing stress and maintaining a positive outlook can directly influence your physical health. Chronic stress is linked to a number of health problems, including high blood pressure, heart disease, and even cognitive decline. On the other hand, positive emotions and effective stress management can protect your body from these negative effects. Let's talk about Eleanor, a 71-year-old woman who has faced many challenges throughout her life, including the loss of her spouse and health issues. However, Eleanor has always found ways to cope with stress by practicing mindfulness and staying connected with loved ones. She makes time for activities that bring her joy, like painting and spending time in nature. Eleanor also makes an effort to practice gratitude daily, focusing on the positive aspects of her life rather than dwelling on difficulties. This mindset has helped her maintain a calm, positive outlook and a deep sense of resilience. Emotional well-being is a huge factor in longevity. Learning to manage stress, practice self-care, and nurture positive relationships can significantly improve your quality of life. It's also important to stay connected with a sense of purpose, whether it's through volunteer work, hobbies, or spending time with family. Having something meaningful to look forward to each day is an important part of maintaining emotional health. Finding your purpose, staying engaged in life. If there's one thing that many people who live to 100 have in common, it's a sense of purpose. Having a reason to get up in the morning, whether it's spending time with family, pursuing hobbies, or contributing to the community, helps seniors stay mentally sharp and physically healthy. Take a look at Frank, a 78-year-old man who spends part of his week volunteering at a local food pantry. Frank has found great satisfaction in helping others, and it's a key part of his routine. Even though Frank is retired, he remains engaged in his community, and this gives him a sense of fulfillment and purpose. When you stay engaged in life, it keeps you motivated and active. Whether you volunteer, learn something new, or take on new projects, staying connected to your passions can increase your overall well-being and longevity. You've probably noticed a theme here. Small, consistent changes in habits can have a profound impact on your health and longevity. By staying active, eating nourishing foods, prioritizing sleep, managing stress, and staying emotionally and socially connected, you're setting yourself up for a long, happy life. These habits create a solid foundation for your overall well-being, and they're not difficult to implement. You don't need to make huge changes overnight. Instead, focus on one small change at a time and see how it affects your life. With each step, you'll be building the foundation for a vibrant, healthy future, one where you can thrive well into your 100s. So far, we've covered how staying physically active, nourishing your body with healthy food, getting restful sleep, managing stress, and finding a sense of purpose can greatly impact your chances of living a long, healthy life. These are the cornerstones of a vibrant existence. But there are still a few more habits that can help you on your journey to a 100-year life. These final tips might seem small, but they can have a huge impact on your longevity and your quality of life. Maintaining healthy relationships and social support. As we get older, it's easy to become more isolated. Maybe your children have moved away, or your social circle has shrunk over the years. But one thing we know for sure is that human connection plays a huge role in longevity. Having healthy relationships and a supportive social network has been linked to lower rates of depression, better immune function, and even increased life expectancy. Think about Helen, a 74-year-old woman who was feeling increasingly lonely after her husband passed away. She realized that if she didn't take action, she might continue to feel isolated. So she started to reconnect with old friends, joined a weekly knitting group, and volunteered at a local community center. The connections she made not only brought her joy, but gave her a sense of belonging. This social support has had a noticeable impact on her well-being. She feels happier, more fulfilled, and more energetic. It's not about having a huge circle of friends. It's about meaningful, quality relationships. Having just a few close friends or family members who you can trust, laugh with, and confide in is incredibly beneficial. Don't hesitate to reach out to old friends, join a club, or participate in community activities. Even small social interactions can help combat feelings of loneliness and contribute to a longer life. Embracing the power of laughter. Laughter really is the best medicine. It's not just a cliche, it's backed by science. Laughter reduces stress, boosts immune function, and even increases pain tolerance. It releases endorphins, the body's natural feel-good chemicals, and helps lower blood pressure. The ability to laugh, even at yourself or life's little inconveniences, is a sign of resilience and an important factor in longevity. Let's take the example of George, a 77-year-old man who has a great sense of humor. He's always cracking jokes, even in the face of challenges. Whether it's a family gathering or a casual outing with friends, George knows how to lighten the mood and make others laugh. His ability to find humor in everyday situations has helped him stay positive and stress-free, even when life hasn't been easy. Laughter is also incredibly contagious. When you laugh, others around you tend to laugh too, and that creates a positive atmosphere that benefits everyone. Make it a point to find humor in your day-to-day life, watch a funny movie, share jokes with friends, or even try laughter yoga. The more you embrace laughter, the more you're enhancing your emotional and physical health. Get outside and embrace nature. We've talked about staying active and mentally sharp, but there's one more thing that can make a world of difference: spending time outside. Nature has a profound effect on our mental and physical health. Studies show that spending time outdoors, even for short periods of time, can reduce stress, boost mood, and improve cognitive function. Plus, it encourages physical activity, whether it's walking, gardening, or simply enjoying a sunny afternoon. Consider Barbara, a 79-year-old woman who spends part of her day tending to her garden. She loves being outside, nurturing her plants, and enjoying the fresh air. Barbara's time in nature not only provides her with physical exercise, but also gives her a sense of peace and calm. Whether it's a short walk in the park or gardening in your own backyard, getting outdoors has undeniable benefits for your health. You don't have to live in the countryside to benefit from nature. A simple walk in your neighborhood, sitting outside with a cup of tea, or enjoying a weekend trip to a local park can help refresh your body and mind. Time spent in nature is an investment in your longevity, and it's an easy, enjoyable way to enhance your well-being. Adapting to change and letting go of the past. One of the most important factors in living a long life is the ability to adapt to change. As we age, our bodies, our environments, and even our relationships change. Those who are able to embrace these changes rather than resist them are more likely to live long and happy lives. This is all about maintaining a flexible attitude and focusing on the present rather than dwelling on the past. Let's talk about Raymond. a 73-year-old man who, after retiring, had a hard time adjusting to his new lifestyle. For years, Raymond identified himself by his work and career. When that part of his life changed, he felt lost. But after some reflection, Raymond decided to approach this new chapter with an open mind. He joined a woodworking class, started traveling, and even picked up painting. By letting go of his attachment to the past, Raymond found joy and fulfillment in new experiences, and his mental and emotional health improved. Adapting to change is crucial for emotional well-being, especially as we age. Instead of focusing on what's no longer possible or lamenting the past, focus on what you can do now. Whether it's learning something new, pursuing a hobby, or simply embracing a slower pace, change offers new opportunities for growth and happiness. Mindfulness and meditation, reducing stress and improving focus. In today's busy world, we often find ourselves juggling multiple responsibilities and dealing with stress. But stress, especially chronic stress, can have serious consequences on our health. It's been linked to heart disease, high blood pressure, and even cognitive decline. One of the most effective ways to combat stress and improve your mental health is through mindfulness and meditation. Take Ruth, a 76-year-old woman who discovered the calming effects of meditation. Ruth had always been a bit high-strung, and when she retired, the lack of structure in her day left her feeling anxious. But after trying meditation, Ruth found that she was able to calm her mind, focus better, and reduce her stress levels. She now spends 10-15 minutes each day practicing mindfulness, and it's made a huge difference in her overall well-being. Mindfulness doesn't have to be complicated. You can practice being present in the moment by simply paying attention to your breath, noticing your surroundings, or focusing on a relaxing activity like reading or listening to music. Meditation, even if just for a few minutes, can also help center your thoughts and release tension. These practices contribute not only to your mental health, but also to your physical health, as they reduce stress and improve sleep. Building a future with longevity in mind. As we approach the later stages of life, it's important to keep in mind that longevity is about more than just how long we live. It's about the quality of those years. The more we focus on our health, physically, mentally, emotionally, the better our chances of living well into our 90s or even reaching 100. But the key is to make small, consistent changes to create a lifestyle that supports longevity. By nurturing your body with regular exercise, nourishing food, restful sleep, and mental stimulation, you are already giving yourself the best shot at a long life. And by fostering healthy relationships, finding joy in nature, managing stress, and adapting to life's changes, you are enriching your journey, not just extending it. It's never too late to start making small adjustments. Whether you're 65 or 80, the choices you make today can have a lasting impact on your tomorrow. Start with one simple step. Take a walk, spend time with loved ones, or take a moment to relax, and see where it leads. By now, we've covered a lot of valuable habits that can help you live a long, healthy life. From staying physically active and maintaining a healthy diet to fostering meaningful relationships and practicing mindfulness, we've explored the pillars of longevity. But I know you might have some practical questions or concerns about how to implement these tips in your everyday life. So let's address some common concerns and offer realistic advice to make sure you're set up for success. Realistic advice: making longevity habits part of your life. 1. Start slow and build momentum. If you're wondering where to start, don't feel like you have to overhaul your life overnight. Making big changes all at once can be overwhelming, and it's easy to burn out. Instead, start small. Focus on 1 or 2 areas and build from there. For example, if you're not as active as you'd like to be, try adding just 10 minutes of walking into your day. As that becomes a habit, gradually increase the time or distance. You don't need to run a marathon to improve your health. Consistency is what matters most. Similarly, if you're thinking about eating healthier, start by making one meal a day a little more balanced, perhaps a salad with lean protein or a smoothie with fruits and vegetables. Once you get the hang of it, you can expand your healthy choices. The key is to make these habits manageable. By starting small, you'll build momentum, and over time, these small steps will add up to significant health benefits. 2. Find what you enjoy. You're much more likely to stick with healthy habits if you enjoy them. If the idea of going to the gym doesn't excite you, then don't force yourself into it. Instead, find an activity that you enjoy. Whether it's dancing, swimming, yoga, or even taking a walk with a friend, make sure it's something you look forward to. If you love nature, consider joining a hiking group or gardening in your backyard. If you love music, try taking a singing class or playing an instrument. The point is to find activities that keep you engaged and excited. When it comes to eating, find healthy foods that you enjoy. There's no need to follow a complicated diet plan if it doesn't appeal to you. Find simple, tasty meals that support your health. Things like grilled chicken, roasted vegetables, or fresh fruit. Cooking at home can be fun and rewarding, and you'll have the added bonus of knowing exactly what's in your food. 3. Prioritize rest and self-care. Self-care is crucial for longevity, and that doesn't just mean pampering yourself with a spa day, though that's great too. It also means making sure you're giving your body the rest it needs, especially when you're busy. Many of us tend to prioritize others' needs before our own, but you can't pour from an empty cup. When you take time to rest, practice mindfulness, or engage in activities that help you relax, you're not only rejuvenating your body, but you're also improving your mood and reducing stress. Whether it's taking a nap, reading a book, or practicing deep breathing, self-care is an important part of the longevity equation. Make it a priority in your routine, and remember that taking care of yourself helps you care for others too. I'd love to hear from you. How are you incorporating these longevity habits into your life? Do you have any tips or challenges that you've faced along the way? Let me know in the comments below. Your stories, experiences, and questions are incredibly valuable, and I'm here to offer support and encouragement as you embark on your journey toward a 100-year life. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who could benefit from it, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more tips on how to live a long, happy, and healthy life. As we've explored throughout this video, the journey to living a long, healthy life isn't about perfection or drastic changes. It's about making small, consistent choices that support your overall well-being. From staying active and nourishing your body with healthy food, to building strong social connections and embracing the power of laughter, you're already on the right path to a 100-year life if you're doing even just a few of these things. The most important thing is to remember that no matter your age, you have the power to shape your future. You can take control of your health by developing simple, sustainable habits that will not only help you live longer, but also allow you to thrive in your later years. And, no matter what, enjoy the process. Celebrate the little victories. Whether it's taking a walk, sharing a meal with loved ones, or simply taking a moment to relax and breathe. So, what's the next step? Well, it's time for you to put some of these ideas into action. Don't let this be just another video you watch. Let it be the starting point for a new chapter in your life. You've got all the tools you need to make the most of the years ahead, and I encourage you to start right now. Maybe you'll take a walk tomorrow, prioritize a good night's sleep, or give your loved ones a call to reconnect. Whatever it is, start today with just one small habit. These habits will add up over time and lead to lasting changes. You don't need to do everything at once. Just take that first step, and before you know it, you'll have built a routine that works for you. Remember, this journey to a long, fulfilling life is all about consistency. So, pick something small and build on it each day. You're already on the path to success. Just keep moving forward, one step at a time. Now that you have the knowledge and motivation, I encourage you to take action right away. Find one small change you can make today to improve your health and longevity. It could be as simple as standing up to stretch for a few minutes, taking the stairs instead of the elevator, or drinking an extra glass of water. Start small, but stay consistent. And remember, every step you take, no matter how small, is a step toward living your best life. Don't wait for tomorrow. Take the first step today. In our next video, we'll explore another key aspect of aging gracefully: how to maintain mental sharpness and memory as you grow older. Many people worry about losing their memory as they age, but there are simple, proven techniques you can implement to keep your mind sharp for years to come. If you're interested in learning how to boost your cognitive health and enhance your memory, Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. Before we finish up, I just want to remind you that age truly is just a number. The choices you make today, how you eat, how you move, how you think, will shape your future. You are in control of your health, your happiness, and the quality of your years ahead. And remember, the goal isn't just to live longer. It's to live better. Take these tips and start implementing them, and soon you'll see the difference. You're not just living for the number of years on the calendar, but for the quality of the years ahead. And let's be honest, there's no better time than now to start building the future you deserve. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video has inspired you to take charge of your health and embrace the longevity you've been working toward. Don't forget to like, share, and comment below with your own tips for a long, healthy life. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe for more great content. Together, let's continue making the most out of every single day. Here's to living your best life at any age. Here's to living a 100-year life.